Hello and welcome to another JSync Let's Play. This time we are going to be playing Duskers. Duskers is a game that it's as if DOSBox and FTL had a baby and named it this exact situation. And you'll see what I mean whenever we get into the game. We're going to go ahead and do the training simulator so I can explain really how the game works. I'm gonna go ahead and explain how to play. So, in Duskers, you are on a ship, and basically everything has gone to shit, and there is a infection that has been rampaging through the universe or the galaxy, as far as we know, that has destroyed all of the spacefaring, I guess, humans who are out in random spaceships in the universe, and there's nothing left but me and my drones, and it is up to me to find out what is going on with the infection. And we're going to use our drones to do this. Now, you can use your arrow keys to move. You can go forward and backwards and turn around, and there seems to be some sort of door here, and if we... Now, the difference between this game and other games is that you have this console here, and you command your drone's abilities through consoles. Now, right now we have two drones. We have Matt and Abby, and to open a door, and we also have the map screen if you hit spacebar. So if you open the door, we can open that door with A1 by typing A1 into the console. I'm going to make that bigger for the YouTubes. If you type A1 into the console, you'll open the door A1. Now we have out, so we're going to go around and scan all of the rooms that we can. So as you can see, there's room 1, which is our spaceship, and room 2, which has some sort of a lightning bolt in it, and then room 3 to our south, which has an open door. This door is named D4. If I type D4, that door is not powered, so I cannot use that. Okay, it's going to throw some tips at me, but I'm going to skip through them because I'm just going to explain exactly what to do. So we're going to go ahead and explore this entire room. Aha! So there is fuel here, and to get the fuel, you can't just go up and just get it or run over it. You actually have to type gather into the command console. Hit enter, and it will gather fuel. So we got 1 day, or 0 days of propulsion acquired, and 1 day of fuel. Yeah, I'm going to max that up so we can see that better. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Okay, so now there's this room here called D5, and we don't know what's in there yet. So we're going to take 2, which is Abby, and we're going to go over here, and as you can see on the top right hand corner, right here, you can see that Abby has 3 ability slots. Her first ability is generate. So we're going to go and use that ability by typing generator into the command console. So as you can see, that has opened up rooms 4 and 5. So what we want to do is we want to go to 1, and we're going to use Matt's ability called motion. So we've already used Matt's ability called gather to gather the fuel. Now we're going to use Matt's ability called motion to see what is possibly could be in rooms 4 or 5. So we're going to go motion. Okay, so we know that now there is definitely an infection in room 4. So we do not want to go directly into room 4 because we will die horribly. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to open room 3 by pressing D3 and let whatever's in room 4 go to room 5. Okay, now that whatever was in room 4 is now in room 5, and now we can open door D5 to go into this room and check it out. See what's in there. Okay, there is absolutely nothing in here. Um, hmm. Now that's interesting. How are we going to get to room 5 then? Well, what we're going to do, well, that's... Can we dock A2? We cannot dock A2. There is no A2. So, hmm. Okay, so well, let's figure out how we're going to do this. Well, so we know that nothing's in room 5. So let's move Matt out of room 5. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to close door 4. We're going to hit motion, and then we're going to close door 5 for now, like that, and then we're going to open door 3. That'll let the enemy out of room 5 and into room 4. Okay, we're going to close door 3, and then we're going to open door 5 and let the enemy out of room 4 and into room 3. So as soon as he leaves... Okay, now we are safe to go into room 5. So we're going to take Matt here, and we're going to open room 2, and we're going to go over to door 3, and we're going to explore this room. Aha, so we found a dead drone named Wally, and Wally has some stuff. So, we have an empty slot on Matt that we can use. So we cannot tow this drone, we cannot use this drone because it's dead. But what we can do is we can type the swap command and see what he has. Okay, so he has a lure. So we got the lure, and that's pretty much it. So, now, the last thing that we could do, actually we can't. There's nothing else we can do. We don't have any offensive abilities, so there's no way that we can kill the person, or whatever it is in room 3 that's in room 3. So now we can just leave. So there's 2 ways to move your drone. So I didn't cover this yet, but you can move it like I do with the command keys by pressing 1 for Matt, 2 for Abby, and using the arrow keys, or you can use specialty commands, which is what's telling me right now. I have a navigate command, so I can type navigate 1 space R1, and that'll navigate drone 1 to R1. Okay, now that I've fully explored all the rooms in the spaceship, I can hit A1 to close the airlock, and then hit exit to leave. And that's it. So that's how the game works, and that was the training manual, or the training mission. So the next mission, now we're going to actually play the real game. Okay, we're back. I don't know what happened there, but we had some technical issues, but we are back and we are ready to start playing Duskers for real. So, so this is the first screen here, and it says loading bio salvage vessel cargo class version 5.1. Looks like we lost some system diagnostics, and my fuel is low, and I only have 1 crew, and that's me. So, initialize emergency distress sequence, but we did not receive anything. Recommend course of action. Initiate manual contact with vessels. Okay. Transferred classified as success. Externally modified log detected. Would you like to read? Summary of primary objective. Gather intel logs from derelict spacecraft. Gather resources necessary for survival. Search for survivors. If objectives cannot be completed, recommended action. Initiate a reset. So we are here. This is the main screen of the game, and we are here at the Z spacecraft, and we are on a spacecraft called the Justice Rider. So let's look around and see what we can do. We can hit the D. Now if you go ahead and click nothing happens. It actually gives you a unsatisfying beep that you should not be using your mouse button. But if you hit the D button, you can go into here, and it looks like we have 3 drones. We have Jill, Brendan, and Jeremy. And you can rename them. So we will rename them to Meridian, Nook, and we'll rename the last one to Battle Bunny. B Bunny. Okay, so if you want a drone, let me know. Let me know. Anyways, we have. Okay, so we have a Meridian has the motion and the gather. Nook has the generator, and Battle Bunny has the tow and interface upgrades. So that's pretty much all we can do with that screen. There's really not much else we can do with this screen right now. If we wanted to, we could. If we had some more inventory, we could switch these. Switch these things out. So instead of having the generator, we would have something else. And here we go in the motion. You could switch them out. Okay, so that's pretty much all we got there. And ship configuration, we are on the Justice River, the private A ship, and we don't have any upgrades for the Justice River at the time. And let's see what else here. Modifications. Here is where we could upgrade our drones if we had scrap. We could convert any drone that we have into scrap, like so, and that's pretty much it there. And we got the upgrade slots and the ships. So I'll go over more about this later. You can also construct the 3 basic things that you need to survive. Basically, the gather, the generator, and the tow. Those things you need forever, so if you lose one of those, you cannot continue on, so they made it so that you can actually, if you have the scrap, get those. So we also have the galaxy screen, which you can jump to, but we're not going to do that yet. The system screen, which is the system we're in right now, and the universe, which we don't have any data on the universe. So that's everything we can do there. So the game is telling me that I should board down here. So we're going to hit the B button to board, and there's nothing else we can do loadout wise. So that means we can just hit the enter to board ship. So let's see here. We got the ship name is Zed, and we're going to go into it right away. So I'm going to go ahead and reset the console size. I'm going to max this out. Okay. That's the only button you can use the mouse for, is this little max button, which is kind of funny. Right. So let's have Meridian here. We're going to go ahead and A1 that door. A1. Aha! Because I had the caps locks on. It doesn't like that. A1, okay. So let's see what is in this room. We have a generator. We have some scrap, which we can gather. So, let's go into here and see what we got. Oh, we have a drone right away. This drone is called, well, we don't know. I guess it's Jeff, but he's not feeling too well. So let's see what he has on him. He has another gather. So I guess we could take that for no good reason at all. There's no reason for Meridian to have 2 gathers, but we'll fix that. Okay, so we have that room. It is good. Cut the space. Okay, looks like we need... Nook is our generator. So let's go over here and generate this one. And then, so we got those 4 rooms. Oh, I think this is one of those tutorial ships, so I don't think there's any enemies here. So, oh, Bunny has interface. Ooh, that's good. Let's hit emotion and see what's up. So we know room 4 is clear, so let's go take Meridian to room 3 and motion this up. And we have now confirmed that there is in fact no enemies here at all. So this is a freebie ship. So we're gonna go ahead and open all the doors. You can do multiple commands if you just use a space. So instead of saying D5 enter, D2 enter, we can say D5 D2. That'll open both of those doors. And now we can look around and see that there's some scrap here. So we can gather that. Now you can also type gather all. It'll gather everything that's surveyed in the room. So you can do that. We did not get any fuel there, but we did get some scrap. Okay. And gather here. All excellent. Let's see what else is here. Scrap acquired. Okay, so now is a good time to start typing in some programs or some scripts that we can use to help us out better. So I'm going to go ahead and hit alias. And then that'll bring up this screen, which is kind of like your script editor. So I'm gonna type end. Well, it basically tells me one that we can use. So the one that I was gonna do is already in here. Actually, two that I was gonna do is already in here. So begin will open A1, navigate 1, 2 to A1, generator 2, and with a status key. So that'll begin. In the end, we'll navigate everything to room 1. Now I can add whatever I want in here, and that is just fine. But we're not going to go ahead and do that because, well, the game already gave us those two aliases. So I'm going to hit end, and that'll navigate everyone. And I'm just going to override meridians and just make sure that nothing is left. Any of these rooms, just to make sure. Didn't miss anything. Alright, so far so good. Looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna end again. Now, if I hit end and I already have some drones in room 1, then they'll just say, oh, I'm already in room 1, so I don't have to go anywhere. So that's good. So that will make everybody go back in here, and then I can hit A1 and then exit. Alright. So that was an easy one. There was no enemies in that. And just like that. Now we're going to go and we're going to travel to a different place. So I don't want to use more fuel than I have to. And I also want to get all of these first couple ships because that'll give me a really good springboard into the next couple levels. So let's just travel to this one. Okay, and then board. There's nothing else we can do. Oh, that's right. We do have gather twice on Meridian, so we can swap. Oh, whoops. Oh well, we can do swap inside the ship. I hit the wrong button. That's okay. So, initial vessel report scanning. Dormant drone found in room 2. Okay, so we already know that. Infestation 1 issued a warning that everyone sterilizes the water before drinking or washing. Last thing we need is an epidemic. And next time, freaking, when I tell you something that doesn't taste right, get the highest level of the contaminant and isolate the supply. I'm already rounding up a committee, so a full-scale investigation into how the hell this even happened can commence immediately. End communication. There's something wrong with the water. So let's just type begin, and that will navigate everyone through A1 and generate a room, which is actually awesome. Alright, so we're going to take Battle Bunny out because there might be something underneath him. Let's see. Let's explore this. Aha, scrap. Now, Battle Bunny does have an open spot, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Meridian swap, gather. So that way, Battle Bunny does have the capability to gather some. And that'll be handy. Okay. So there is a power unit here, which is excellent. Let's just make sure what's going on here. And then hit spacebar to see the rooms. We do see that there is a drone and a, what do you call it, a scrap in room 2. There's also a piece of scrap here that we can get. And now we just hit the motion command. And we see that obviously there's an enemy in room 2, so let's take that enemy and put him into room 5. Okay, he's out. Go, go, go. Okay, awesome. So now we can have Battle Bunny go into this room here. Awesome. Look around. Aha, we do see that we have Zach here. I know exactly how I'm going to name Zach. And the drone is... Aha, so we can't hit the info to see information about the drone. That's not as efficient as just hitting swap. So he has a scan ability. Okay. Gather. Tow. So if you hit the tow ability, then he will hook up to Zach and tow him around. So now we can hit the D9 key, so, and tow him to room 1. Like that. And then hit the tow ability again. And actually, you know what? I'm going to tow him more to the back. So that way he's out of the way, because we can't use him in this mission. But we did find him, so that's good. Okay, so you have interface. There is no interface there, so let's see here. So now we need to check room 4. So I'm going to take Battle Bunny. Actually, you know, there's no use for you. So why don't you just go back in the ship, and we're going to nav. Actually, no. We're going to close door 8, and we're going to close door 9, and we're going to open door 5. And we're going to close door 5, open door 4, and then we're going to take Meridian, and we're going to see what is in door 4. Aha, so we have a bunch of things. Fuel and some scrap. So, I gather all. He will go around and gather pretty much all the scrap that's in that room. We got 1 day of propulsion, that's good. And scrap. Awesome. So now we know that there is a baddie in room 2. So we're probably going to leave him in there for now. And we're going to hit the flag command to flag room 2. That'll make room 2 blue so that I know not to go in there. Why the color is blue, I have no idea. So now we need to, let's see here, who has a generator? Nook. I'm going to have navigate to room 5 : generator. Okay. I'm not sure why that didn't work, but we're just going to go ahead and navigate look into room 2 and hit the generator button and see what that does. So that opens room A6. So let's take Meridian over here and motion. Okay, so we know that that room is good. So now we can open room 3 and come over here. Let's see what there's some scrap. Some more scrap and an airlock. Okay. So I have a cunning plan for this. And then while he's gathering all, I'm going to have Who has a scan ability? Zach had scan. Okay, so let's swap. Let's swap the scan. For Toph now. And then now Bad Bunny has the ability to scan. Now, I don't know if what scan does, but if you ever want to know what something does, hit help scan. Scans the drone's room for items of interest. Scans may reveal items undetected by first pass. Awesome. So, that means that there could be extra scrap in these rooms if we scan them. So let's scan this one. Nothing there except for that. Now, as you can see, once you scan a room, you get the grid, which could either be gray or green, depending on whether or not you have that room powered or not. But it will sometimes result in extra stuff. So you do want to try to scan every room if you can. Aha, see, as you can see, this room did not have that scrap there before, but because I used scan, I have found one extra piece of scrap in this room, which is fabulous. So let's open D6. Come over here and we'll scan. No items found. And then we will open room 3, or we'll scan room 3 rather. And nothing. Oh, fuel access point, which we already got, I believe. So we already got that, so that means that all of this has been scanned. So, now the only thing left to do is lock Battle Bunny in room 2, and then end. So that'll take everyone out, and then we can lock doors behind. Okay, we can't lock door 4, but that's fine. That's not a problem. We'll lock door that one. Okay, so now we're going to do something tricky, and we're going to kill whatever's in room 2. So we're going to open door 7. Oh shit, I forgot. Okay, wait. Okay, he's through, because I know he's through, because basically he was in the door and I could not get in the door. So I know that the guy's through, so that means that now I can vent. I can vent room 6, and whatever was in room 6 is now dead. So that means that everything is done. Now the last command that you can use is commandeer. So this thing has 0 upgrade slots and basically sucks. So we are not going to commandeer this vessel, and we are just going to open room D10, hit the end command. Oh, A1, and so that pretty much ends that. And we did get an extra drone, Zach, which is excellent, and that means that we can leave. So exit.